Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nadia Anwar, and in this video we would like to explain about Islam and the epistemic politics of gender or the colonial moment. But in here, I would like to explain for point A, that's about the topic from each paragraph. And for paragraph 1, the topic is critical reflection on gender as category of analysis within the study of Islam is a venture fraught with intellectual and cultural challenge. This is characteristic of women and gender study at large and underlies its marginal epistemic and institutional status within various disciplines of the modern academy. And for the paragraph 2, the topic is about the growing number of Muslim women scholars engaged in the study of Islam and gender has coincided with the global racialization of Muslim identity and rising Islamophobia. And for the paragraph 3, the traditional intellectual responses vary, ranging from empathy over the Islamophobic and orientation undertones of their common non-Muslim director to outright dismissal of these scholars. And for the last paragraph, the topic is about gender has a history embedded in the epistemic paradigm of Western European modernity, which has long sought to subjugate non-Western intellectual tradition through histories, objectification, and conceptual reconfiguration of their text and key events into the West self-understanding. That's 4.8.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Putri Amalinda and I will answer question number 2. For the first example, applying complex sentence in the first page of the article is sentence, while this is also true for the study of Islam and gender. Other factors are also at play. While and play, because it has a dependent clause and an independent clause, and begin with the subordinating conjunction while. And for the second sentence is after all, like other modern categories such as race and religion, gender has a story implicated in the epistemic paradigm of Western Eurocentric modernity. After and modernity, because it has dependent clause and independent clause, and begins with the subordinating conjunction after. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Rispiani Sela, Astika, and now I want to mention word or term that belong to Islamic study, and I find several words as one of first of all is study of Islam. I found this term is from paragraph 1, and the next is Muslim background, and I find this term also from paragraph 1, and the next is Quran is from paragraph 2, and Muslim. And the next is religious communities. I find this term is from paragraph 3, and race this from paragraph 3, and the last is equality and gender different. It is from paragraph 4, and for the last one is Islam, and Islam is from paragraph 4. Okay, that's enough for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, my name is Nursyahidah, and this video I would like to share about a question and answer from the text. Okay, for the first question is what will be discussed in the text, and the answer is the text will be discussed about Islam and the epistemic politics of gender, the colonial movement. And the second question is how the identity of Muslim in Western area. The answer is the Western Academy, their Muslim identity has been referenced to denigrate their scholarship as incidents avocado of Yin contract to celebrate it as a progressive pinnacle of Islam. The reality, however, is closer to being sequestered into a cornerscape. And the third question is how did the traditional intellectual respond? And the answer is the traditional intellectual response is very ranging from empathy over the Islamophobic and Orientalist undertones of their common non-Muslim detractor to outright dismissal of this scholar as agent of cultural imperialism. And the last question is it a critique of the issue? A critique that's not only bring Islamic materials under the gender's lens, but also turns the interrogatory lens onto gender and its history could enable us to formulate new questions that address some of the approaches within Islam and gender discourse. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.